What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Week 3 review of TFGO. So, starting off, we've got the Players of the Week. Starting in the NFC, offensively, it was Drew Brees taking care of business. Big game, 480 yards, 3 passing touchdowns. Bobby Wagner on defense for the Seahawks, 3 picks, forced fumble, and 2 touchdowns. Offensively, for the AFC, we got Martavis Bryant, 4 catches, 228 yards, and 3 touchdowns. A huge game this week. And also for the Steelers, 7 tackles and 3 interceptions for Najee Harris, middle linebacker there for the Steelers. And then our game, my game here, Packers versus Bengals. First game at Lambeau Field since getting blown out by Seattle week 1. Bengals here driving, get a big 3rd and long conversion there. But then trying to kick the field goal, we get the block to keep the Bengals off the board. Defense responding here. And then we'll fast forward a little bit here. More from this game coming later. But then Aaron Rodgers trying to score before half here, scrambling a big run there to get the first down. And then rolling out here, and we may force it a little bit here. Getting an interception there by Dre Kirkpatrick. Aaron Rodgers throwing a lot of interceptions this year. Going to have to turn down those numbers. And then responding off the turnover, throwing the corner route, and getting absolutely beat is Quentin Rollins to the corner. John Ross getting the big touchdown there, but then more time for Aaron Rodgers to go down, hitting Randall Cobb up the seam, and then up the middle, it's Cobb again. And we get a big touchdown there to go a multiple scores before half. Fast forward all the way to the 4th quarter as Aaron Jones gets into the end zone for a touchdown to make it a 2-score game. And then we get the ball back, and up the middle is Ty Montgomery on a little wheel route. Man coverage, saw a lot of man coverage in this game. And that is pretty much your dagger. So the Packers get the win here, 31-17, climbing to 3-1. And now things are rolling for Aaron Rodgers and this Packers team. Better look out. On to the plays of the week. The Jets playing the Dolphins here, and it's Ronald Darby, who was traded for, having a big interception here, reading the underneath pass, and makes a break on it to go all the way. And later in this game, a big play here by Jakeem Grant, the speedster, up the seam, outruns the entire defense to make this a close game. And then the Seahawks taking care of the Titans this week, but it was J.D. McKissic with a huge play here, making guys miss, hurdling defenders, running away from guys. And the Seahawks absolutely took care of business in this game. They won by a landslide. And then in Indianapolis, Darius Jackson, the surprising emergence of the young running back, former Cleveland Brown, getting a breakaway run there against his old team, 95 yards. Chuck Pagano loves it. Back to Green Bay, we had Joe Thomas, the middle linebacker, getting benched in favor of Terrence Smith, who was picked up off of waivers to be the starting middle linebacker here. He gets his 2nd interception of this game already in the first half, returns it for a touchdown, and then he says, "Can I have another one?" 3rd time's the charm, gets a 3rd interception here. But wait, can he do it again? The young linebacker, 69 overall, getting his 4th interception of the game. He does get robbed of Defensive Player of the Week, in my opinion, by Bobby Wagner. And then we had a great game in London here. The Ravens trying to put this game away, but they throw an interception, which lets the Jags have a chance. Leonard Fournette up the middle, and then rolling out is Jeff Driscoll, finding Fournette for a touchdown. And this is a ball game here at Wembley Stadium. And the Ravens just need to chew out the clock, but they're passing here late in this game. A couple of poor decisions here by Flacco at the end of this game. Throwing again here on 3rd and 5, and it's almost picked off by the Jags, which gives them a chance here. Leonard Fournette gets out of bounds, and then up the middle here is still driving Allen Hurns. And then Jeff Driscoll making things happen here for the Jags, rolling out and then converting the 3rd down to keep the drive alive. And then up the seam on the left side, it is D.D. Westbrook to tie this thing up and send it into overtime. Jags driving down here in field goal range, and the Ravens almost put the game away with a big pick there. All they would have needed was a field goal. So the Jags do settle for the field goal, and then driving is Joe Flacco, the experienced quarterback. 3rd down, finds his guy over the middle, big conversion there. And then again here, finding Mike Wallace over the middle on those crossing routes to get real close to a touchdown here. And then they just sneak it in for the walk-off touchdown. Great game out in London. Those Brits getting entertained. So then across the rest of the league here, we got CV Dubs and the 49ers picking up his 3rd win to get to 3-0. The Denver Broncos take care of the Bills. This was a good game. And then this was an even better game. The Saints at Panthers here. High scoring, 44-36. We saw Drew Brees get the Offensive Player of the Week despite the loss here. Steelers, Bears. This game was closer than the final score indicated, but the Steelers getting that win 41-21. Detroit struggling on offense against the Falcons, 37-2. Again, this user was removed and then later replaced after this game right here. So a new Detroit Lions owner trying to rebuild this team from 0-3. And then the Colts taking care of Cleveland, 41-7. Tampa Bay, Minnesota, great game, 20-13. Bucks climbing to 3-0. Texans at Patriots. Patriots high scoring game, 47-24. And then the Jets. This Jets team has been surprising this year. He gets a big win, 57-26, pulled away in the end. Giants at Eagles. That Giants defense is back, getting a shutout over Carson Wentz and the Eagles. Mentioned this game earlier. This one got ugly fast. This was, I believe, 59-0 at halftime as the Seahawks get the big win. Chiefs and Chargers. Chargers getting the win, climbing to 3-0. And then the Raiders, 25-6. They've been winning pretty big as well. And the last game here is the Cowboys taking down the Cardinals, 34-17. We got a few trades, more than a few trades actually this week. We mentioned the Broncos were interested in a quarterback, possibly Sam Bradford. They actually end up going for Case Keenum in a bit of a turning of the guard there, sending Max Garcia and a 2018 fifth for Case Keenum. And then the 49ers acquiring Dion Lewis to reunite with Jimmy Garoppolo, and the 49ers sending Aaron Lynch to acquire Lewis. And then the Vikings moving another quarterback here. So they are going with Teddy Bridgewater through and through. So they send Sam Bradford to the Bills for a 2nd and 4th round pick. And that 4th round pick is conditional, could become a 3rd depending on Bradford's performance. And then the Steelers at Jags. Chris Hubbard, the backup right tackle, but a good right tackle at that, heading to Jacksonville for a 5th. And then the Cowboys and Lions. I personally loved this trade. I thought it made a lot of sense. The Lions getting an edge rusher in David Irving after trading Ezekiel Ansah to me, and then also sending a 6th round pick for Haloti Ngata. Quick reminder, you can follow this league now on Twitter at TFGO League, as well as the Daddy Leagues page in the description. Probably not going to have a week 4 recap here. Probably won't have time before the next advance. So do make sure you're following the league elsewhere if you want to stay up to date. So cheers, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the recap. Like the video if you did. We'll see you guys next time.